Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this very chill campaign, where we are the South Pacific Empire, and we're at war with the world. Last episode, we had a nasty engagement with the Swedish Empire. We came out on top, however, it seemed our battleship is broken beyond repair, really. It needs an immediate upgrade. We're sending cruisers to the port here. We're sending out a new battleship, to deal with this heavy cruiser, hopefully, in order to turn the tide, to clean out the Swedish Empire before these heavy reinforcements arrive. That is the goal. Let's see if I succeed in today's episode of the Chill Campaign. Okay, what kind of wars are we getting into now? Okay, my new battleship caught the enemy heavy cruiser. So, let's see what this baby can do. One 6.5-inch gun, a lot of small guns, and a couple of torpedoes. Enemy is to the north. My fuel status is looking good. Enemy, of course, will be out of fuel. No, they're not out of fuel. Yeah, well, they spent a couple of turns doing nothing, right? So, guess they just refueled. Right. And of course, this ship has the 10.9-inch guns. Yeah, just turn them to safe. Gotland's doing 15 knots. Her image broke. Lol, never saw that before. Let's see what this ship can do. I reckon she has a bit heavier firepower than the previous battleship I threw in. Enemy is closing in. However, at this angle... Yeah! Finally! Okay, so this battleship is more than capable of dealing with the Gotlands. Yeah, she's dead. Excellent. I mean, that took me, what, half the episode previously? And we sunk her in like seconds now. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay. I'm willing to engage further with you. Santiago is being repaired. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, I can't refit you until you're repaired. Okay, fair. Yeah, you need to refuel first. Although, you know what? I will move you here instead. Okay. We had a victory. A good start of the episode. Enemy ship killed within the first 5 minutes of the recording. I mean, yay. If we can eliminate these two ships, we would have eliminated half the Swedish attack force coming at me. Roughly. Fuel status 50%, 70%. Good. Enemy is set to be northeast, so let's turn. You call that northeast? These light cruisers are no threats. It's a torpedo boat that, well, doesn't necessarily scare me. It doesn't scare me at all. Torpedo boat neutralized, folks. Thank you, 1-inch guns. Was it the 1-inch guns? Yeah, it was the 1-inch guns. That's what they were here for. That's the whole idea of this secondary battery. Like, I got the big guns to deal with the big ships, and I got the machine guns to deal with the slightly unarmored torpedo boats. Yeah, like I said, unarmored. They do have a rangefinder, though. Oh, poor unfortunate soul. 12% of your crew is dead. Fire. Armor-piercing rounds, please. $50 knots. Get those flooding hits in. 97% chance to hit. And we missed? Did we just miss a 97%? Wow. Okay, at least we hit now. But continuing to turn at this angle is not favorable for me, so I'm gonna turn around. So we can do this. Close the distance. Just stopped. Torpedo away. Yeah, torpedo hits. And she sinks. Our first torpedo kill, I think. 2 enemy ships destroyed. Another 1,300 victory points. It's odd, but I feel... This feels like, you know... In a normal campaign, I would be like, okay, boring small fights, but these kind of fights are all I can do. I'd love to attack the Americans there, though. Yeah, my other battleship will be repaired soon, but I need Santiago in action. I need to upgrade her. You know what? Mothball her. Again. Yeah, again. Okay, this heavy cruiser will get into port soon. That is good. Torpedo boat will come in, and 3 heavy cruisers will come in. Am I willing to fight a 1 versus 3 with this battleship? I think I will. I think I'm confident enough on the capabilities of this battleship. But we'll see. Okay. Now, I think I'm over shipbuilding capacity. Yes, indeed. That's okay. Fleet status. Because in 1 month, the repair is done. If I suspend construction on those, 16 out of 13, yeah, okay. The refits, suspend the refit. Resume those two. That keeps me within capacity. Yeah, I think that is the way to do it. The way forwards. Monetary, we're losing 3 million a month currently. It's fine as long as we stay around 125 million. If we get below that, I need to start taking action. And I'm gonna give it one more turn. The heavy cruiser here is refueling, good. Yeah, let's give it one more turn. The Swedes will gather up their fleets, I know. But next turn this battleship will be repaired again. Together with the heavy cruiser they can sally out and destroy the Swedish fleet. That is my goal. Let's hope it works. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, that is useful. Yeah, that is a useful waste of money. Resume refitting. 1 month. In 1 month, the destroyer will be done as well. Where do I want to build my destroyer? The French raider is gone here. That's good. Yeah, I think just over here in Colombia. Yeah, we can build 2 ships and upgrade one of the battleships every few months. Great. Let's see if we can get the fight going that I desire to have. Here we go. Looks like we did not get the engagement I wanted. I mean, color me impressed. We're standing right beside you in terms of holy shit. Okay. We're gonna start upgrading a new battleship. 2 months. 10 out of 13,000, meaning of course the destroyer is done, so let's upgrade the destroyer before we build a new destroyer. Although, we might as well build a new destroyer straight away. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. I'm a bit grumpy that we did not get the engagement here, honestly. Hello. After all, if I destroy these cruisers, it will pretty much be the end of the Swedish Navy. I'm so tempted to go all the way to Europe, just take Sweden over. Might not even be a bad idea. But I don't think I'll be able to cross here safely. Also like the fact that the USA keeps sending ships over here to the coast of Chile. They think I'm there still, I think. It would not surprise me. Hey, 48 crew members. Yeah, no. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, it looks like we did not get the... Oh, no, we did get the engagement. Good. There we go. Now, I have 2 ships. A battleship and a heavy cruiser that I borrowed from... I don't know, someone. Zapado. Wasn't that, I don't know. I honestly don't know. What? What I do know, though, is that I want a single formation. And the enemy torpedo boat will be the main target. Clean up the torpedo boat. Then we're going after the heavy cruisers. In fact, main guns on the heavy cruisers, secondaries on the torpedo boats. My own heavy cruiser has 7-inch guns. First hit on the torpedo boat. Multiple hits. Turn my battleship around just in case. Torpedoes are nowhere near in range. This is looking good. 2 of her engines are down. Her bow is flooding. And there come our first of the serious hits. I'm tempted to turn away, but I want to finish her off completely. So let's come back in. As we score our first hit on the enemy heavy cruiser as well. Good. Torpedo boat down. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. That was the primary threat. Alright, heavy cruiser over here, battleship over there. And let's come about, because I hate turning around each other all the time. I rather sail in a straight line together with the enemy. We have no torpedoes. Keep that in mind. As we score our first flooding hit. Getting one of the enemy ships to break formation. Well, that's the second enemy ship that breaks formation, actually. Both ships. Let's fire at their enemy lead ship now. Let's see if we can hurt her. Guns. Flooding hit on second enemy cruiser. And a good hit there. Alright, let's slow down to 15 knots. A flooding hit on the rear. Interesting. Please fire. Yeah! 4K damage. That cruiser is done for. Change targets. Yeah, Serena, you've done great. The savior of my nation. Well, somewhat. Flooding hits. The fog is rolling in. No matter, no matter. We got this. Do we? Flooding hits on her stern. Opening up a bit. it. Again on her stern. Come on. Bang! Ammo detonation. One cruiser remains. It was risky, I think, sending a single battleship, but these two engagements have shown it paid off. It seriously paid off. Flygia down. Look at that. 4 enemy ships destroyed. Damage dealt 19k by my battleship. 16k by the heavy cruiser. I mean, yeah. That was not bad at all. I mean, this is a devastating loss for Sweden. Sweden has way away. Right. I forgot about that. Also, there is Norway here. That is kind of scary. What are Norwegian ships doing here, of all places? And that's a big fleet. Oh my god. If they had here, I'll be in trouble. I need these ships to dock immediately for refuel. Months. And okay, there's a Swedish ship here together with a couple of American ships. Do I risk selling out? Yes. Oh my god, we don't have the crew for the destroyer. Get it up and running. Oh my god, we have so little crew to work with. Okay. We have an alliance with Greece. Will it help me? No. But at least it's not an enemy. And not having an enemy is good. Right, 1 month to repair, 1 month to repair. Oh, man. Yeah, I'd kill for having 2,000 crew members in reserve right now. Okay. So we have 1 battleship up and running. The 9-inch battleship. So we have two battleships available for a sally. And that was Santiago and Onkiba, right? I think so. Let me check. The Serenia class, but it doesn't show if it's upgraded or not. But seeing that we can't that is weird. Yeah, okay. It is that ship. Santiago, let's go. Let's go on a raid. These ships, in the meanwhile, are repairing, finishing up the damage, and finishing up the resupply. Which is good, which is good. Yeah, let's hit the end turn and see what happens. Another turn has passed. Ooh, that is useful. Western South America is where I lose my ships currently. Yeah, but that's why I have my battleships here now. In an attempt to poke the enemy to go away. Shipbuilding capacity is looking good, but seeing we hardly have any crew currently, I rather upgrade the ships that I have than build new ones. Although we did finally get the destroyer up and running, it did take a while. I mean, 64 crew members is a lot, actually. Maybe I should go down to the torpedo boats instead. 10 crew members. So the heavy cruiser needs 160 crew members to fully function. While with plus 30 crew members, I can get 3 torpedo boats running. Yeah, let's get a new design out. A new torpedo boat design. Crew 10. Yeah, you have the least amount of crew. In fact, you only need 3 crew members now. Challenge accepted. Can we make a torpedo boat that is so bloody small that everyone, every nation in the world, and their grandmothers will laugh at me? You're up to 10 crew members again. Great. I can't get a 5-incher up there. I can get a 4-inch gun. Okay, that's 11 crew members. She's doing 22 knots currently. Many bulkheads, please. Get a rangefinder in? Yes, thank you. Gun cotton, ballistite, okay. 16-inch torpedoes. So you have 2 torpedoes and a single gun. Only 11 crew members, though. Ten crew members. Okay, if I make you even smaller. Eight crew members. Yeah. I mean, we're slightly... Oof, no, I like the fact that this does not affect the weight. So we armor up the gun. It's the only thing armored up. If you want to be safe, sleep in the gun. 0.6. Hold on, we can move the torpedo. There we go. Alright, we got some armor. We got a 4.6-inch gun. 2 torpedoes. We can do, what, 22.5 knots? Yeah, save it. That's 8 crew members. That's it. let's start producing them. And let's hope my battleships here can do some damage next turn. My battleship here. Alright, ammo is being reloaded nicely. Because I want to keep that battleship there in case the Norwegian fleet here starts to act up. If they do, I want to have at least some ships in that area. And with that, we're gonna hit the end turn once more. Doesn't seem like my battleship succeeded in catching the enemy's attention. Now the American ships moved off. Alright. Let's hit the Swedish ship then. Another Swedish ship here, a battleship. Oh, nice. Shipbuilding capacity. We're still refitting one battleship. How is that going? 1 month. And in 2 months, we'll have a new... the first of my light cruisers. I'm a fan. Sadly, we're down to +8 crew members again. We really need to take land. We need to take clay. But I need to be patient. I still need to upgrade 2 more battleships, I believe. Yeah, 2 more battleships need to be upgraded. Once that is done, we can make a pass. You know, taking Hawaii would be pretty cool, actually. It's 158,000 people. And Panama? Yeah, Panama has more people, though. Yeah, I'd rather take Panama than Hawaii, I think. Also, that it prevents an American ground invasion on me. I don't like ground invasions. Looks like we have a meeting now. Oh, no. Yeah. Don't care. Oh, let's get rid of a Swedish warship. At flank, turn off torpedoes. Make a pass very close to the enemy. 15 knots, please. And of course, this is the battleship Santiago with her new gun setup. And again, the turrets do not rotate. What the hell, Santiago? I need to pull her back into port again. Luckily, her secondary battery is better now. But even the 9-inch guns do not work. Not properly, anyway. Santiago, come about. No. We're getting too close. We're getting too close. Turn back. Yeah, the enemy has torpedoes after all. Well, enemy had hit points. No longer. Right, let me take a look. If I turn the ship around again. This is... And the guns work. Santiago just refuses to fire to her right side. This is dumb. Let's make the game harder for me. Yeah. Why not? Yes, Santiago is left orientated. Yes. I do like the secondary battery. Her secondary battery did okay. Although I think damage dealt, Santiago actually did more damage. Mostly by her secondary guns, I think. No, her 9-inch guns actually, yeah, when they hit, They're good. Okay, look at that. Oh yes, we're at war with Great Britain now. Because why not? Okay, upgrade complete. Let's prepare the Africa to upgrade. And Santiago. I don't think I can go smaller with my main gun caliber. But I can get rid of one of the main guns and replace that with more secondary guns. Oh, hold on. You go away. Oh, come on. I mean, I love for that to work. But maybe just simply that Barbette. It's a minor, it's a very minor thing. But maybe it will give me enough height, enough clearance for the gun to work properly. It's a 2-month refit time, again. Okay, this battleship is starting to annoy me. But if this doesn't work, then I give up on her. As a battleship, that is. I'll keep her in service, don't get me wrong. But then I will no longer consider you a battleship. Then I consider you a failed experiment. Okay. Okay, Brits are attacking the Ottomans. Their main attention will go there. Hopefully I can catch that cruiser, but unlikely. So, you know what? Let's move these ships towards Panama. That heavy cruiser still has no crew. Oh. British lights. Yeah, Britain is emptying out here currently. That's fine. As we hit another end turn. You know, I think my empire is suicidal. Okay, we hit the Americans. Badly, even. That is good, that is good. That was a good hit on the USA. 18,000 victory points there. Tell me. I mean, we're getting into a war with everyone. I mean, this What do I need? Panama, 10,000. I'm surprised I cannot launch the invasion. We could go for the Hawaii Gambit. I mean, let's check that again. 80,000 tons. We have 22, so say 25, 30,000. We don't have enough naval power, I think, for that. Yeah, let's just continue the way we are. I don't see any alternative. Refitting will be done in a month, good. Light cruiser has been finished, but is mothballed. I mean, that's fine. Yeah. I pressed the wrong button there. More torpedo boats. And another light cruiser. I mean, I know we won't be able to crew it for quite some time, but getting that naval... Getting my numbers up a bit would be kind of nice. I mean, I might as well, right? Stop losing crew members, please. Don't you know, I need those crew members? Let's see, crew. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's gonna take so long to, yeah, pull back. Get into a port, hide here. Oh my god. That said though, I think we are about to do our last refit of the real battleships. 2 months. And is there any nation that wants a peace deal by now? Looking at you, USA. I mean, why not? You know, I'm almost tempted to get Argentina as an ally. Like, everyone hates me. What have I ever done to the world? Might as well improve relations here. Okay. Interesting. Am I losing transport still? No. Angola has been taken by... Okay. But if I don't... Yeah, my transport capacity is at 100, so... Well, 200%, so let's get some extra money reserves. And up... Ooh, no, that's minus... Nah, I can't afford that. Wait, are we at minus? How the hell are we at minus? Ah! We're well over capacity. That is not great. Let us see. You're being commissioned, you're being... of course, the repairing ships came in. Suspend. Finances, minus 71,000. Okay. That means we are within capacity again. Scary. Yeah. Why would you look at that? Argentina. I honestly don't mind. Let the Argentinians come. Yeah, you can sign peace deals, eh? I, on the other hand, am still... Enable. especially France and the USA. Yeah, unfortunate. Right. Resume construction repairs on you. Yeah, 10,000. We are getting some new torpedo boats. Oh, and the light cruiser will once again deploy over here. You know, I'm tempted to actually mothball Santiago. Use the crew to get these cruisers up and running. You know, that might actually be a good thing to do. Huh. Let's give it a turn to think about. Okay. Should be a relative quiet turn. Now, the battleship. I could mothball her, but I rather not. Thinking about it, I just had, you know, the upgrade with the barbettes. So hopefully in 2 turns she's actually useful. No, hold on. Suspend. Resume. You first. Finish up the real ship. We have 30 crew members. That's good. That's enough for the 3 torpedo boats that will come in. The problem is I suck with torpedo boats. My torpedo boat gameplay is not great. Let's put some pressure on the American port again. I mean, it's the only real thing I can do, right? Although, hold on, we're at war with Great Britain, right? We can attack these islands. You muppets! Let's do it. This is Cook Island from the Brits. Naval invasion. Yes. Let's increase my empire. Oh, I see possibilities. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, comes an end to today's episode. Bit of a weird episode. Struggling with one of my battleships, taking out small groups of ships that are out and about to make my life miserable. Still wanting to reclaim my homelands. But for now, we have to be patient. And the South Pacific is my new home, and I should secure it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you next time in this very chill campaign. And until then...